It's Dale D'Antoni here. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. D'Antoni, Wines.
Welcome back to episode 50 of the Sofa Sessions podcast. Halfway to 100. Big number. This week we have on Trenton Gambrell. A year ago, we also had Trenton Gambrell on for the Thanksgiving podcast. And that was a big podcast that kind of changed my perspective on life and kind of made me more disciplined, I feel like. So it was fun to have him back on again. For those of you who don't know Trenton is, what is he not really? He's done a 100-mile race under 24 hours. He's done an Ironman, which involves biking for a long time, swimming, and running for a long time all at once. And he just got done running the full state of South Carolina, going up. So that was really cool to watch and follow. But yeah, a really good guy. I've known him since elementary school, so that's really cool that we've kind of known each other for a long time, and now we're doing our own thing. And once again, kind of going back again, like DNA strands, entanglement. But happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Who am I thankful for this year? Riff Raff. I'm thankful for Riff Raff. And Mallory Hobbs, of course. So happy Thanksgiving to you. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Gotta open this one up. Oh, yeah. That was good. Trenton Gambrell. Thanksgiving. This is it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Sorry, it's awkward. Dang, it's been a full year. Back-to-back Thanksgiving episodes.
Back to back. Here we are. Back again like we never left.
Never left. What did you say outside to me?
I said he's got a little handsome. Got a little big, man. Look kind of big. Look kind of swole.
Bro, I'm still trying to get bigger. I'm finally over 200 pounds.
What's your goal?
215.
Dude, that would be huge, bro.
I know, bro.
You have the frame for it. Truly, dude. You could get big.
Bro, there's so many people on steroids at the gym.
Dude, everybody does steroids.
I know, but
everybody who's serious about lifting does steroids, bro.
Yeah, I don't think. Have you ever
don't
done
be
steroids?
that serious. But no.
You haven't?
No.
Okay, you were pretty big, naturally.
Yeah, well, nutrition's a big part of it. I feel like a lot of people don't have that in check. But
I don't think I do.
If you want to be next level weightlifting, those guys do steroids.
Dude, I was at the gym one day, and this dude, he's there all the time. He came up to me, he's like, let me show you how to do this. And I was just trying to get in and out, bruh. And I was like, ugh, this old head, bruh. But I figured I'd listen to him. So then he was showing me something better for triceps. He's like, yeah, a lot of these guys are on steroids, but I'm on SARMs, which isn't really steroids.
I was about to bring that up.
But I don't even know what SARMs is. He explained it to me.
Yeah.
But he basically all he said was it's like steroids, but it's not steroids.
Yeah.
So do you know what it is?
I do know what it is. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
shoot.
So SARMs, what they are is they're basically I'm going to say a bunch of scientific words, and then I'll explain them. So it's an antigen producer. Okay. Which what an antigen does is it's
an antigen.
Basically, it's an antigen. It's basically like a glove, like a baseball glove, and what the glove connects to creates something. So this glove, when the ball goes in the glove, then testosterone is produced. Okay?
Oh shoot!
So
yeah.
you have a bunch of these antigens. They're waiting to be filled, right? They're waiting to be catched. Okay, floating around your body. Okay, as soon as it catches, testosterone is produced.
Oh, dang.
What SARMs does is it makes it where this stays binded onto this.
Oh, okay.
So an antigen grabs it and then creates testosterone. But these float around, they'll attach, and they'll go off, and they'll go and attach somewhere else. So what SARMs does is it makes it where it just grabs onto it, and it doesn't let go. So it's constantly firing its testosterone.
So have you done SARMs?
It's not steroids, but it is. And yes, I have.
Oh, really?
I did them when I was a freshman in college.
Oh, I thought it was at high school. It's
No,
dang.
God, no. They didn't work good.
Another thing people bring up a lot is creatine.
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Creatine is definitely not anywhere remotely close to any of that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a supplement, for
Have
sure.
Okay. Have you done creatine?
Yes.
I've heard it really gets you dehydrated.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Really?
Yeah, if you're not drinking water, your face will dry out, your lips will get chapped. You'll
as
get
I'm
sick.
licking my lips.
It's just that season, man. It's just the season. It's just the
Yeah,
season.
bro. One of my friends I work with, he's on Accutane.
Yeah.
So it's like terrible, bro. His face is dried up, and it's cold outside. Bro's got cracked lips.
That's some awful stuff.
I would
man.
hate to be kissing
awful
him.
stuff. Like, think about how powerful that stuff is. Like, you take a pill and it gets rid of shit on your skin.
Yeah.
Dude, like, that stuff's like, it gotta be powerful.
Yeah, it's like those rhino pills at the gym, bro. But there's this girl that I went to high school with, and her name was actually Mallory.
Yeah.
O-R-Y, though. Oh, wait, frick. I shouldn't have said her name.
No last name. We're good. We're good.
But she was on Accutane.
Yeah.
And she would come in crusty as heck, bro.
Dude, it's
Even with makeup, it looked bad, too. Like, it was that bad.
yeah.
But dang, I hope she's not listening.
She's probably uncrusted. No, she's good now.
I think she's in a happy, healthy relationship, so praise be to her, I guess.
That's awesome.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. That stuff works.
Yeah, I guess so. Dang. But yeah, bro, how was your Thanksgiving last year? Was it good?
Thanksgiving was good. End of the year was great, man. Yeah, just in general. How was yours?
It was good, yeah. Yeah, it was good for the most part. A little sad, depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Sad, depressing.
I was freaking single. You know, it's like
I remember
being
that.
single through the freaking holidays.
That's
And I got
actually
broken up with.
the worst. The worst.
I'm just kidding. I broke up with her. GTFO.
But we back.
Yeah, we back.
We back. We
Yeah.
back. Back and better than ever.
Now I'm making a freaking.
It's the 3rd of November.
Hey, as soon as October's over,
Gotta get it
it's
in.
Christmas.
Got to get it in.
Thanksgiving is a day. Christmas is a season.
I guess so. I guess
Stamp
so.
that shit.
Bro, how do you feel about atheists celebrating Christmas?
I'm not behind the Xmas shit, man.
I
That's
know.
just not it for me.
For real. I don't
not
even say
it.
season's greetings, bro. Happy
Yeah.
holidays, nah, it's straight happy Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're Jewish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%. Yeah, no. It's like saying like, happy Pride Month. Like,
Yeah.
but taking the pride out of it and just saying happy month. Like the whole point of the holiday is to celebrate Christ. So
Yeah.
why are you taking that out?
And then people get into like, oh, it was created by a pagan atheist holiday. I'm like,
Really?
no, really. I don't know, bro. People are just crazy.
People are crazy,
But
man.
everybody's in their own lane, bro. I try not to get mad at people just because of how stupid they are, but I mean, we're just all people. That person was a baby at once. I was too.
That's right.
I mean, that's a weird way to think of it, but I just get mad at people and I feel bad. You ever do that?
Yeah. No, people just, they don't think, man. They don't
Yeah.
think before they say things. They don't think before they act on things. Like, they want to be divided. They want to have an opinion. So,
Dang, I just want to be American, bro. Everybody want to be African American, Mexican American, bro. I'm just American, dog.
Yeah. American as hell.
Let's be American, dog. Let's be all one together. But yeah, bro. What have you been doing, like running wise?
Yeah.
Any comps? Anything?
No comps. A lot of just like accountability stuff. I'm doing 100 miles a month.
Are you still doing that?
I am.
That's
yeah.
what's up. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
wondering if you've been doing that. I've been
Yeah.
seeing like the monthly posts.
Yeah.
I did that for 2 months.
Hey, 2's better than 0, bro.
Yeah, I know.
It's awesome.
Yeah, the freaking last time I ran, it was like the 29th of February. And like I was sitting at like 73 point something miles. So basically I just had to do a marathon in one night or one day. And I did it.
How did you feel after that?
It felt good, bro. I think I cried twice during it. And not because it hurt. It's because like, dang, bro, like,
You committed to yourself.
yeah, like the Lord is with me right now, for
sure.
real. And dang, I'm about to tear up now. But it was funny because I actually saw, I didn't see her. She saw me. I saw Mallory.
This was.
Like on random?
Yeah.
Yes.
I was running down the Greenway, bro. I was 20 miles deep. I was like not paying attention to everybody.
Like I was like just walking, minding my own business. I look over, this man's running past me. I literally like had a full on panic attack and run to my car and come home. It was crazy.
That is wild.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what happened after that.
You went home and made fun of me on the Snapchat story.
My ex-boyfriend out running in the middle of the night.
Like, I told my sister, I was like, I just saw my ex-boyfriend walking.
You posted on Snapchat too.
I didn't. Morgan did.
Oh.
Because I did mock your run. But in my defense, you broke up.
That's true.
That gives me like 40.
20 miles is a lot though.
Then you did 6 more.
I know. Is it 26? Dang. I can't remember it.
The marathon's 26.
Okay.
26.22.
Okay. Yeah, I did. I think I did that. Yeah, I got back to the house. I was like, frick, I can't move my legs. It's
Yeah.
like Stephen Hawking up in that joint, dude. I was like, I had to get in the bathtub, take a hot little shower. Have you ever had to do anything like that for 100 miles? Or you're like pretty consistent with it all month?
Oh, dude, I've got close a couple times because like travel a ton for work. So
Yeah.
like I'll be in some places where like downtown Atlanta, like I'm not gonna go run like outside. Like
You
sorry.
might get shot.
Like, yeah, no, not doing
All
that.
these other Americans out here.
Yeah, not me. Sorry. But nah, dude, like I've got close to the end of the month sometimes, and I'll have to do 3 in the morning, 3 at night, or 6 at one time, or the most I've done was a marathon at one time to catch back up. So
They suck, bro. They suck. But you did the freaking 100 miles, dog.
I did do that.
I've been wanting to do that.
Yeah.
I also want to do the Ironman this year, but I didn't ever get a bike.
Dude, I'll tell you one thing right now. Those things are cool,
Yeah.
but they are expensive.
Yeah, I know. I was
It's
gonna.
like $800, $900 just for like
Yeah.
a admission, and then you gotta
Yeah.
pay for your bike, and you gotta pay for your nutrition, then you gotta pay for your shoes, then you gotta pay for your bike shoes, then you gotta pay for your clothes.
Dang, I didn't even think about that. I
All
just
that
thought-
stuff, dude.
I was.
The gear is expensive.
Yeah. You said you crowdfunded for one of those.
I did. Yeah.
What did you like? What did you do for that? Or like, what does crowdfunded, I guess, mean?
Essentially, I just like raised money for charity, the Susan G. Komen Foundation, and then from there, I took 10% of it to help with what I was doing, and then the rest of it I donated.
Dang, how much did you raise?
It was like $4K.
Oh
So
wow.
it helped a good bit
Yeah.
for them and for me. So it was
Yeah.
nice.
Well, did you do that on social media or?
I did.
I never saw
Just
it.
ask people to share it. You know?
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
Maybe I did see it. I don't know. I don't remember.
But that's what I did like originally to raise money. But
Yeah.
I mean, once you got the stuff, you can just use it again. So
Yeah. Yeah. You're lucky. Well, I guess you're not lucky. You put in the work. So
That's
sorry I said that. I take that back.
lucky
You made your own
lucky
luck.
that I got it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You made your own
I
luck.
don't have to go get it again.
Yeah. Oh, so you also did the Goggins thing, right? The four miles every 4 miles for 48 hours.
Dude, that challenge was really cool.
Yeah.
4x4x48 was it was actually really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess to kind of dive into it a little bit more, like it was just different. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like, yeah, you're running 4 miles every 4 hours on the hour for 48 hours, and
Yeah.
I was like, all right, like that's gonna be chill. Like I've done, like
Yeah.
whatever in a day, whatever in half a day. But dude, it was sneakily hard because just your timing,
Yeah.
like having to force your body to do things that it didn't want to do at that time, like eat dinner at like 4 a.m. in the morning, or like wake up at like 4 p.m. to go run. Like it was just very strange, but also too like you have to be tactical with your time because it's every hour on the hour,
Yeah.
or every 4 hours on the hour. So literally, you got to sleep, eat, stretch, run, all of that stuff in that time before you get up and run again. So
Yeah.
it's just really weird doing like different things at different times, if
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I feel like the 4 miles wouldn't be bad.
No,
like
it wasn't bad
thinking
at
of
all.
it,
No.
but then actually having to do it. So how many times did you run 4 miles? What did you just divide?
Damn, 4 times 8 is 48, right?
I don't know.
No, that ain't right. That ain't right.
Four times 8 is 32.
Yeah, it's
48 divided by 4.
12.
Yeah. Dang.
12.
Dang. So 12
Dang,
times
that was
4.
awful. That's why I'm the bug guy.
Yeah. But was it like, did y'all all run together? Like I saw you with like 2 of your buddies.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it looked like a whole crowd of people were running too.
So it was kind of company wide. Like we had a couple
Oh, dang.
couple people that were doing it from like the Greensboro area, Columbia area, and then some people from Augusta, like all met in Columbia.
Oh,
And that's
dang.
where we did it. So it was cool. It was really cool.
Did y'all have like an app to use? Oh,
No,
y'all
it
just
was a
had to-
track. It was a track, so it was like super easy to count in the distance.
Oh, okay. Dang. It was like everybody on one time?
No, they would kind of do their own time. So
Dang. Dude, I guess Goggins did it this year too?
yeah, Goggins does it. Goggins does it every year. I guess that's like his thing. But I think we did it in February of last year. February, March. That's when like the national 4x4x48 is. But like
yeah.
that's when he like does it with a bunch of people and like posts on it and stuff. But
Yeah, I read his book this year.
really,
Or last year, yeah. When it first came
Can't
out.
Hurt Me or the other one?
The new one, yeah.
Okay.
Did you read it?
I can't remember the name, but yeah, I do it. Unstoppable or something.
It's right there. Never finished.
Never finished.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Unstoppable, never finished. Same thing.
Oh, yeah, it was pretty good.
No, I really like that book a lot.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I got it for Christmas actually, and I told my mom to not get the clean version, and guess what she did? She got the clean version.
I also have the clean version.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I feel like okay,
No, it definitely takes away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
like halfway through
It was
he,
bought by an accident.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, halfway through he like put the N word in there. I was like, oh frick, I've been missing out on all these cuss words the whole time, but I guess it wasn't too bad. But like,
The only way I noticed it was because I was actually like listening to the audiobook and reading it at the same time. Sometimes I do that just because I get zoned out
Okay.
really quickly.
so you're like reading as he's reading it.
Yeah.
Or
Which
like you're following along.
Well, also as well as like, especially with his audiobook, like he has like tidbits on the end of it.
Yeah.
So like after each chapter, he'll like speak about like what he was writing about during that time. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool to hear that. But
It's like
yeah,
an entire podcast almost.
literally on each chapter. So it like explains more in depth. But I was literally listening to it and he like said a cuss word. I was like, that ain't in the book. I was like,
Teacher.
you really just added it in? All right, go ahead.
Ah, frick. But what, like, are you gonna run any competitions soon?
Yeah. It's
You got anything lined up?
kind of dark horsing this right now. I've only told like 10 people, but
Only 10 people is gonna listen to this podcast anyway.
well,
Actually, I think you're the number one. Like, listen, count. I think. Yeah,
You can see.
yeah. I think on Spotify at least you're number one. You're sitting at like 40 something. So
let's go.
yeah. But Brooke Ayers might have you with on YouTube. She has like 300 or 400 on there because she like told all her friends. You know how tattoo artists are.
Like, go let's see my tattoos now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nah, man. What I'm kind of cooking up right now. I mean, a big thing for me was like I wanted to run through the state like 2 years ago, and literally when I posted about it last time, 3 days later I tore my pec. So, really kind of been still recovering from that. I mean, I haven't lifted at all in the physical therapy.
Yeah.
Decided like I'm not going to be big. Like I'm just going to focus on the running. And that's kind of why I did the 100 miles each month and just wanted to become like just an ultra athlete, just like an endurance athlete. So in a week, actually, I'm going to run through the state. So
frick.
I haven't really told anybody, man. So it's going to be a little bit different this time, though.
Well, by the time this is posted, you've already done it.
Sure.
So what do you want to say to your future self?
Don't be a bitch. Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Is it going to be the same route or?
So it'll be the same route. Well, actually, that's not true. It'll be longer.
Oh, dang.
And what I mean by that is, so again, hindsight 2020, like this injury, like changed my life. So
that happened in 2020?
no, hindsight 2020.
Oh.
Hindsight 2022, if you're just talking to that metaphor.
Oh.
But, no, literally,
I was like so confused.
yeah, so hindsight 2020, I don't want to get injured again.
Yeah.
Like, that shit sucks. Like it's really awful.
Is it expensive? Or does the insurance cover that?
Getting it, yeah, it's expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, like they only cover so many PT sessions. They only cover so much of your surgery. They only cover so much of your anesthesia. They only cover so much of your meds. So
Dang.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I think of that sometimes when I'm lifting kind of heavy and I'm like by myself. I was like, dang, I don't really want
not
to tear
worth it.
anything.
not worth
You don't think so?
No, you doing
Dang
good though. You're getting big, bro.
Well, like I know my limit. Like if I'm struggling, I'm not gonna go anymore because I never have a spotter because I go by myself. Because all my friends they just dip out on me.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah,
That shit sucks,
won't,
bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess kind of looking back, I originally planned on doing 160 miles in 3 days. I was just gonna do 50 miles and some change each
Yeah.
day. So 50 miles and some change, 3 days, until I got from top to bottom. But now looking back, like I don't want to get injured again. So what I did was divided 160 divided by 6, which actually came out perfectly to a marathon a day.
Oh
So
dang.
that was going to be the original plan.
Yeah.
And then one of my good buddies, one of my business partners, he started poking the bear, and he was like, "Well, if you're going to do 6 marathons in 6 days, why don't you just do 7?" And I was like, "All right, bet."
Just a full week of marathons.
So that's what I'm going to do. So I increased the mileage to 185. I'll be starting like right above Rock Hill, and I'll be doing 7 consecutive marathons until I get down to Charleston. So.
Dang. Are you gonna run on on the side of the interstate or anything?
So I have it where the routes like you can toggle it where it's like no highways, but I mean I'll be on the road.
That's
Kind of
what's up.
sketched out about that a little bit.
Are people gonna like be following you?
So I got my business partners tailing me, and then my dad's gonna help me one day. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I have people with me.
You have a full documentary crew with you. You
Hope
should
so.
document that, like full-time documentary.
It's dude,
Trenton
like when
Gambrell,
you do stuff like that, like
2023.
the last thing on your mind is like documenting.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like
Yeah.
you see, like sometimes if you travel, like you forget to take pictures. Like you
Yeah.
you're so busy, like you forget to document it. Sadly.
Yeah.
But,
And that's what kind of sucks is that like I'm trying to like build like a personal brand kind of thing and like make fun YouTube videos like the
Sure.
Michael Myers one.
yeah.
And like I'm doing something and then after it I'm like I could have filmed that but like I was having too much fun in the moment.
Yeah.
I didn't want to stop and film it. And then like even when I think about filming I'm like I feel like I'm not going to have as much fun filming it rather than just doing it without filming it.
Sure. Yeah, no,
So,
it's
like-
I talk a lot about it like flow state to a lot of the guys that like I train, and I'm like, look, like for me, I train on sales. I'm like, sales is an art. Like you have to be
Yeah.
in a flow state, and then kind of the metaphor that I make is like if you're painting a painting and somebody's like slamming cymbals behind your head and you're distracted, like you probably ain't gonna paint the painting too well. You know,
not at all.
it's the same thing with a lot of things in life. Like you really have to be in a flow state with it. So
Yeah.
I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, and it's also like you don't want to make like a big show about it. I feel like. Do you
Sure.
feel that? Like,
Yeah, like the whole point of like a video, or at least I'm not sure kind of what your video is, but obviously, well, I do know what it is. But like coming from like, it's supposed to be like somebody looking on to
Yeah.
what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
You don't want other people acting like they're looking at you doing it, right? So I get what you're saying too.
Yeah, because like at the beginning, well, I guess at the end of last year and the beginning of it, I was really like filming a lot of my workouts, and I don't know, I just felt like over time I was like, I just feel weird about this. Like
Why do you feel weird about it?
I don't even know. I was gonna elaborate on that, but like it went away.
I mean, you can. I guess. I mean,
Like-
I can understand, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know what, like, I guess, I don't know. I was like, at that time, I was like by myself. And I guess I was in the mindset of like me versus the world kind of thing. So I was like, why am I filming this if I'm like so headstrong on like being by myself and I'm like putting it out? So I guess that's what I meant. If I remember, I'll bring it up.
sure,
Yeah.
but there's something in that too, though. You know.
Yeah. But like also I think it would be a whole lot more fun to have a filmer, that I can just like pay, because then I don't have to stop and film. They film everything.
Sure.
And I'm just doing it.
You're just again in the flow state.
Yeah,
Right? You don't have
yeah.
to think about like what you're doing, the camera angle, all
Yeah.
that stuff. You can just do what you want to do.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to do with Mallory. Like I'm trying to train her up to like have the good angles right now. She's like, I should take a video class. But then I'm like, well, if you learn that way, then like my style of filming is going to be different from that one. But
Yeah.
I feel like,
the fun of it.
yeah, I was going to say that. You can always learn something from something. that's another reason I don't hate on everybody. Like, you can always learn from somebody.
Nice.
Whether it's something stupid or not, you can always learn something from somebody.
No, dude, 100%, man. Like, if you don't think you can ever learn from anybody, you're ignorant.
Yeah.
100%.
Ignorant. You're ignorant.
Ignorant.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So what is the flow state? Like, what do you mean by like flow
Yeah,
state?
dude. Like, just being in it, being where like you can just literally just like a flow. Like, I don't know how else to
Like, keep
describe it.
going.
Like, your best work is done when time flies. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, when you think about something you've really enjoyed doing in life, and then think about like actually how fast it went by. Like, most of the time when people are doing the things that they like to do, like in
Yeah.
a flow state, like if I'm in a really good book, I guess for an example, like I'll get in a flow state. Like, I'm, reading through this book.
Yeah.
I get 45, sometimes an hour in. First off, I don't even realize the time.
Yeah.
Second off, I look back, I'm like, damn, I just read 30 pages. Like, that's kind of what I mean by a flow state. Of like getting
Yeah.
into somewhere where like you don't even conceptualize time, but you're also working at the best like source of your ability.
Yeah. And this is kind of different from like book reading and kind of like what you kind of do with sales, but I kind of do that with editing sometimes. Like, it's hard for me to get into it, but like once I'm doing it, like
You're in
I
a
won't
flow
even,
state.
I won't even pick up my phone,
Yeah.
and I feel like I get on my phone way too much. Why are you looking over here? Look away. But yeah, I'll just like 45 minutes to an hour go by, and like I like finally, my phone's right there. I can check it.
Even for an example like this, dude, like how long do you think we've been talking right now?
24 minutes.
But you wouldn't have known if you didn't look, right?
That's not
Like,
true, yeah.
We're in a flow state. So
Dang, now you got me out of the flow state.
now we're in it. Back in.
Back in it.
Dive in.
Can you jump in and out like that? Like in Nemo?
I doubt that. Yeah, you can't ride the wave.
Dang it. So how do you like tell your guys like get in the flow state?
Well, first off, like I think it's very important to like understand like what you like to do.
Yeah.
Because ultimately that's where you're gonna like find passion, and passion is how you get in your flow state, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, and then also to like getting yourself ready to be in that state too. Right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, they'll have distractions or they won't like be in a focus setting, and like you can't ever be in a flow state if you're not prepared to be in a flow state.
Yeah. So you think like preparation is a big part of it too?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Like with that half marathon I was telling you about, I was in the middle of it and I was like, bro, this really sucks. But if I would have like prepared more for it, I wouldn't have been in that mindset. I would have been like, oh, this cake is easy. But like middle of it, I was like, oh, I would never do this again. Like do a race and not prepare for it like that. But yeah, or the same thing with like the Harlem Suns podcast. I don't know if you listened to it. It just came out
Haven't got
today.
a chance to do that. No.
But I like did like zero research on them. So like, yeah, I know.
Before they came in?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I was gonna kind of try and wing it, but like I knew like what they were. They're like a band, like a country/rock band. I knew them from my buddies. So I was just gonna try and like wing it, and like in the middle of it, I'm like, this is like, I think this is terrible. Like this is not good work. And then like I haven't even listened to it now. Like that, I filmed it, like right before October started. I still haven't like listened to it. Like I'd like edited it enough to where I didn't listen to the whole thing because like I didn't prepare at all for it. And I was like, that really sucked.
Yeah.
That's how I felt after it. Yeah. That's the inside scoop on that
Yeah.
episode. And
So go watch it. No.
yeah. And Aaron and Mallory were there too, and they were like, "Yeah, you did a good job." And I was like, "Really?" Because I feel like I was like stumbling through a lot of that. Like
Sure.
they were talking, and I'm like, I still don't even know all their names, bro. Like,
I feel like that because it was like it's your podcast and you want it to be a certain way. But as a listener, they were talking. Like they were telling their story. They were doing their thing.
Yeah.
And, like I feel like that's what's most
like with everyone else, I like did preparation. Even with you, I've known you since elementary school,
Yeah.
and I still did like preparation on you. And just like everyone, I've done like my research on them. And
I mean, there's
felt,
definitely like something to say, like having like your cards in a row, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's more of a confidence thing rather than it is like maybe like a flow state thing. You know?
yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't think people
Because I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm sure, like she said, like I'm sure the podcast was still great, but like
that
Yeah.
crap sucked.
Yeah.
That sucked. But yeah, I don't think people even know that like I prepared for these because I think the one with Floyd in the Sky, I was like doing research on him and I like brought something up and he was like, "Oh, you did your research?" I was like, "Yeah." Like I think that's like my job to kind of do is like look you up and like know like what you're all about. So yeah, I didn't do any research for this one because I mean you've already been here and I've been watching you on Instagram.
Sure.
But yeah, I unfollowed everybody on Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, at the beginning of the year. Now I only follow people that like I work with, like through the podcast, through like personal brand and stuff.
From Sofa Sessions or from your personal?
From personal, and well,
Wow.
both, I guess.
That's
I know,
awesome.
I know it was hard to do at first, but I was like, ugh. And also because like I would just scroll on Instagram, bro.
Yeah.
Look at all these people, bro. I don't know why, but there's some people that look on. I don't know if this has happened to you, possibly, but there's people that look at my story that I haven't talked to since high school.
No, there's definitely. I don't know if it happens to you, but like I'll have just like a random day where I'm just like, you ever just like scroll or like see something like you're saying, like
Yeah.
you see somebody that like saw or looked at what you posted, and you're like, I literally have not even looked at that individual
Yeah,
with my eyes or spoke to them in 5 years.
yeah,
Like, why am I still following them? Like, why am I still keeping up with them?
Yeah, that's why
And
I unfollowed a lot
I'm
of
sure.
people.
Yeah, I was about to ask, what is your logic behind that? Because I think there's something admirable about that.
yeah. It was just a waste of time too.
Sure.
Like I was following a lot of these brands that like I didn't really care about, like Xbox or something. Like what? Why am I following Xbox on Instagram? Just like random stuff like that. I weeded out and then got to 0. But I think a couple people got hurt from it because they unfollowed me.
Sure.
Especially one of my best friends. He unfollowed me. But
I think it's a double-edged sword, right? Like,
yeah,
it's definitely good to cut out like people who don't care or like you don't care about, but also to like I think it is important to like follow the people like you do care about, you
Yeah.
know, and like you do want to keep up with. Like that's the whole point of social media. Not to
Yeah.
follow the negative and the time wasters, but follow the people that you actually care about and want to see what they're doing and see
Yeah.
them succeed and keep up with their life. I guess if your reason was kind of to like not look at dumb shit or like maybe save time scrolling,
yeah.
one big thing that I've done is like put a timer on that shit.
You can.
Yeah. And just be like, I mean, you have to be disciplined with it because it's
Yeah.
literally, it'll turn off. And then there's one button that says unlock it again. I mean, literally, it's a
I would
big old
probably
blue
be hitting
button that
that
says unlock it. And
Unlock
it's-
button all the time.
Yeah. So
Shoot,
You
maybe
can,
maybe I'll
but-
go follow some people.
I don't know.
Maybe
I
I'll go
mean,
follow some people.
I don't know, man.
Cause I did feel bad like unfollowing people that like I actually talk to like on a daily basis.
Sure. Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
like
saying.
or like you.
Yeah.
Like I think I followed you, but I unfollowed you because of that reason.
Sure. Yeah.
Please don't hurt me.
No,
See how I didn't flinch that you know that I don't get beat. You like when you bug up with someone and they like flinch, like oh you got beat as a child.
yeah.
This already cut you off.
No, you're good. But no, I mean that's my opinion. But
Yeah.
obviously you have your opinion as well. There's a reason you did that. So
Yeah, and also I think like at that time I was in like a me versus the world mindset. So
Sure. What do
I
you think
guess-
gets you to that mindset?
being single, bruh.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, or you think that's all of it?
Yeah, I think that would be a big part of it. Also, I think I would. I think I just get jealous easy. I get jealous terribly easy. Like if something were to happen, I always like ask the question, "Why is that not me?" kind of thing. But yeah, like recently, I guess for example, like I've been posting a lot of like reels and stuff for like TikTok and Instagram
They're
for the
great, by the
podcast.
way.
Oh, thank you,
They're getting a lot better.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like people say that, or like I'll make a funny TikTok and be like, "Oh, that's funny," and then I'll post it, and it'll be like 10 views. And I'm like, "Frick, why am I not getting thousands and thousands of views?"
Sure.
But then I realized like it just takes time. Like people, like I don't know, like it just takes time to like build up views like that.
Dude,
and
you're
stuff.
building a machine. Like
Yeah.
that's what you like. You talked about like building a brand. Like you talked about like building something. Like that shit takes time, dude.
Yeah.
Like unless you're like literally going and knocking on people's doors,
Yeah,
your brand isn't going to grow. And
Yeah.
without being organic, if that makes sense. So right now, like, you're doing organic growth, right? And it takes time, dude. Like, you're literally building a machine.
Yeah. You had to go and knock on doors, right?
I still knock doors, dude.
Do you really?
I knock doors.
You never knocked on mine.
Sorry.
But how's that been, like, from the last time you were on the podcast to now? Has it grown a lot?
Dude, it's been a blessing, man.
Yeah.
It's been really cool. So I guess last time I was on the podcast, man, I was in Little Rock, Arkansas. I had just hit the partnership requirements, and I had moved back here.
Yeah.
I literally was here for like 2 months at that point. So
yeah.
I was still knocking doors then. And the reason being is because we were opening a location here in Augusta, and they wanted me to partner with it. So that's why I was back here. I was getting customers set in place for that. At the time, people from Columbia, our office there, was driving here, their technicians, and servicing the people I was signing up. So we're driving like an hour back or 2 hours back and forth.
Yeah.
But March of 2023, we bought a physical location, and yeah, it's been incredible, dude. So August 22, which is when I came last year, to August 23, we were the #1 team in the country.
Wow.
So it's been actually like really amazing, man. It's been a blessing, man.
So you, like, yours is like a franchise of something, or?
I would say it's very similar to that. It's more like a partnership model, where in the fact of like I own equity in the business.
Yeah.
So like I own a part of that office, but I don't buy into it, if that makes sense. I mean, I do, but I don't. That's not the sole way you partner.
Yeah.
Like you
but
have
you're
to.
still the owner operator of it?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just me and my general manager there, and we run the place.
So are you over the general manager?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often do you, like, how much do you work on per week, you think?
7 days a week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Do you like it, though?
Dude, I love my job.
Really?
I love my job, dude.
That's
like,
what's up. What do you like
I
most part about
make my
it?
own schedule, make my own life, like do whatever I want. But also too, like, you have to be accountable. Like, you have to be responsible. Like,
Yeah.
I put food on the table for 8 technicians and their families, dude. Like,
Oh, dang, yeah.
I can't just like F off, you know. And then my general manager, I'm putting food on his table, and then I have an office staff now. So lady that like picks up the phone and like she is pregnant now. Congrats to Meredith.
Hey.
But
Shout out Meredith.
yeah, putting food on the table for her and her boyfriend, her family, like future family. So there's weight too, you know.
Yeah.
Like you have to be somebody like people want to follow, you know. And
You really got to be a leader.
you have to, or your business is gonna fail, dude. So
Yeah.
other than that, I love it, which I love that too, dude. Like I
It's
love
like the pressure.
Yeah, man. Like I think pressure makes diamonds, and dude, I just love mentoring. I love training. I love coaching. Like that's something I really love doing, man. And yeah. So during the summer times too, we have interns that come in. So
Okay.
it's kind of my job to also recruit the interns. So my job specifically is February, March, April. I recruit. So I go to a bunch of schools, career fairs, LinkedIn, whatever. Try to get guys to do our internship. May through August, it's 140 miles per hour, dude. Like we are knocking doors 6 days a week. I'm there with my interns. My job there is to teach them everything about sales. So how to open, how to close, how to build rapport, how to speak with people, engage with people, talk through the hands, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah.
What's your #1 book for sales?
Oh my gosh, Go for No is a great one. Take the Stairs is a great one.
Yeah, I think you mentioned that last one. I never got it, though. I'm sorry.
It's a good book. It's a good book. It's a lot of them, man. ABCs of Closing, if you really want to get something like very tactical to like sales door to door.
Yeah.
That's a great one. Door to Door Millionaire by Lenny Gray is a great one. So there's a lot of good books kind of in that space, just because it's a very niche space. So a lot of the books that have become popular through it are really good. But yeah, man, just during that time, I train them and coach them, and we really become a family because we go through some hard stuff together. Like knocking doors is not easy. I'm out there knocking with them. So that's May through August, and then September, October, November, kind of where we're at now. It's recruiting again. So I go to like career fairs, all that stuff. Do a bunch of interviews. Like my life has pretty much been interviews for the last month and a half, like from 8 a.m. to.
But you guys are still like out there doing technician stuff, right?
Yeah, like the operational side. Like, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
they're still spraying bugs. But
I think you should, for this year or 2024, you should put your interns through like a self-made hell week.
yeah, dude, the first week I kind of is like that. Like,
That would be funny.
I mean, we do training and stuff like leading up to it. Like, we have a 24-week training program.
yeah.
But when they get in the door, I mean, essentially, like, I get my iPad and I'm like, yeah, go knock doors. Like, the first week is hard, bro. Like, it's real hard.
Does knocking on doors, like, does it actually work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Is there anything that works more than that?
Brand awareness. But that takes time too.
Yeah.
And money.
Dang, I just feel like that wouldn't work as well. I don't know though. I'm not on that side
I thought the same thing, like truly. Like but it works, bro.
Yeah.
It works. Like, especially in our space, like we do pest control. So like I'm not selling like something that doesn't make sense for me to be
or
on
like
my front
solar
door.
panels.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah.
Well, now you're kind of like shifting to like high ticket, right? So
yeah.
Again, the very niche space, but door to door, it's business to consumers, direct sales. Pest control is low ticket, right?
Yeah.
$700 a year. Okay. Pest control is $40,000
Oh dang.
total. So people are paying on it for 20, 30 years. It's a high ticket sale is what that's called. So I think, I don't know. It really just kind of depends on like the customer, the client. Like,
Yeah.
in our mind, I've never known anybody who sold door to door before me.
Yeah.
Right? Like ever. Like,
I've never met anyone either other than you.
yeah. So for me, like, it was always kind of taboo. It was always kind of something that was a little bit different.
It's
like,
for the
honestly.
Mormons, bro.
Yeah, truly.
Duck behind the curtains when
They're
they
the
knock on the
experts,
door.
bro.
For real.
They're the experts, bro.
Maybe you need to go and learn from them.
Dude, I do learn a lot from them.
Really?
Yeah, we have 3 Mormons in our company, and
Really?
they're like,
I bet they're top sales.
they're goated, bro. They're good. I mean, you gotta think, like, those guys literally like knock doors and convert souls, bro. Like, they're
Dang.
dirty. They're dirty. They're good.
They get you
They're so good, dude. They're so good.
Dang.
But
Dang.
yeah, but yeah. So for me, like, door to door was always just kind of different. It was always kind of taboo, but you get good at it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's a skill, it's a craft. And I guess the point I was trying to get to though was like, me and you, like, we probably don't. I probably would now, but like, we're not gonna buy anything door to door.
Yeah.
But you'll have some people, like, the only thing they buy is door to door.
Really?
Like, truly, yeah. Like, for an example.
Is it older people?
No. I would say like the demographic of people that buy door to door are going to be like a younger crowd of people. But like, I guess what I'm trying to get to is like, if you like look at somebody's house and they have Vivint, which is door to door, which is security system, and then they have solar panels, and then they have a lawn sign, and then they have
dang.
pest control. Like, those people buy door to door.
So you can like point them out,
so
kind of see like where.
I don't like to use the word stereotyping.
Yeah.
Situational framing, okay?
Okay.
Is the word that we use in sales.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, you can definitely like pick out who's going to be behind that door.
Dang, I'm gonna start doing that now. I'm about to
dude.
start seeing who would buy it.
In all reality,
Maybe I should market the podcast like that.
yeah, you should. Like, who's listening to it and then just throttle them, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's an effective way to market,
Yeah.
surely. But yeah, again, too, like, situational framing is like really effective as well. So like,
What is it like? What is situational?
Sure. So if situational framing, for an example, is stereotyping.
Okay.
I mean, that's what it means, right?
Yeah.
And stereotypes exist for a reason.
I was thinking that the other day.
Yeah. Like, let that sink in.
Yeah.
Like, stereotypes exist for a reason. Are they all true? No, we're humans. We're all different. We're all whatever.
But for the most part,
stereotypes are pretty accurate,
Yeah.
right? Like, that's why they exist. So situational framing, what that means is, like, I guess for an example, I'll give 3. So let's say it's a new build house, right? It's just built. There's a big old white truck in the front yard. You can see there's like a lab in the back, like Georgia, like I guess like doormat, and he's got like
hate Georgia.
the deer thing on his front door. You know what I'm saying? Like the mossy oak. Like 98%, that's gonna be like a young white dude standing behind that door. Okay,
Yeah.
so my way of talking to them is gonna be a lot different, right?
Yeah.
Like, the way that I talk to the way you address people in general is going to be different between each person. Like
You
the
wanna
way
give
that
an
I talk
example
to
of each person?
Yeah, I will. The way that I talk to a 20-year-old male is going to be a lot different than I would talk to a 30-year-old black woman.
Yeah.
Totally different. Okay. So what situational framing does is it allows you to get in that mindset and be prepared on how you're going to speak to that individual before they come out the door.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, again, stereotypes aren't 100% certain. So you do get some curveballs sometimes, but you want to be prepared as much as possible. Sales is a game. So you want to be prepared as much as possible. And situational framing is a way that it's done. So again, kind of another example. If it's like an old brick house, the yard's perfect, the bushes are immaculate, there's a Volkswagen in the driveway. It's an old Volkswagen.
Will you let me
There's
guess
like
on this one?
Yeah. There's like an army sign by the front door.
Dang.
They have cloth curtains. I guess kind of drawing some more pictures. There's like flower beds all up by the mailbox.
Definitely older people.
Old people,
Yeah.
right? Exactly.
Dang.
So same thing. So
Yeah.
that's something that I teach through that job and through that internship as well, and it's effective. Like that's one tool that you can put in your tool belt. So
Yeah. What happens if like that first house you said?
Sure.
What if like a tall, skinny Indian comes to the door?
Then you just flip the switch to that person.
Yeah.
But again, it's to be prepared as much as possible.
Have you ever
So,
been thrown off that bad to where like
Yeah.
you stutter?
dude? Yeah.
Really?
No, one time I was in Kansas City. I was knocking doors there. We have an office location there. I was helping get customers, and
Dang, had to bring the big guns out there.
yeah, you know. But no, I was out there knocking, and there was a Hummer all jacked up. Like
Dang.
it was a new build home, and I fully expected it to be like a young black army guy, like somebody that was kind of younger. African American is who I was expecting, and
Yeah.
guy came to the door. It's like this nerdy white guy. Totally caught me off
Really?
guard, bro. Totally.
Virgin too, probably.
Maybe.
With that Hummer? No.
No way. Absolutely not. But no, I mean, you get caught off guard all the time.
Yeah.
Again, like stereotypes do exist for a reason, but obviously everybody's different. So
Yeah. Do you ever get like interns that like mess up real bad when they first start knocking?
yeah,
Like they're really super scared.
yeah. I mean, you got to think like you have to get over that jump, like over
Yeah.
that void, right? Like it's scary, bro.
Yeah, it
You're
is.
knocking on people's doors, dude. And like
That's personal. That's intimate, bro.
It is, dude. It is. And really, like, you have to get over that jump of, like, I am here to help them, right? And I'm not bothering them.
Yeah.
And I feel that's where a lot of, like, interns are because everybody they've ever had come to their door, which, don't get me wrong, like, a lot of people who do door-to-door or sell shit, they're bad, bro. They're bad people.
Yeah.
They're not good.
Trying to
So
scam you, bro.
Yeah, there's already that stereotype.
Hate scammers.
And me too, dude.
I'd
I hate
kill a
thieves,
scammer.
bro. Same.
Bro, I've been trying to scam bait so bad.
He's like out on YouTube. He does that shit.
Who's it?
He's like a hacker. I don't know his actual stuff, but like
I've
he
been
like
watching Pleasant
scams a
Green.
scammer.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah,
We can get into that in a second.
get the bad
but
guy.
yeah.
But anyways, no, like, and there's already that stereotype in place, and so especially with the older generation, like people's, like our parents,
Yeah.
like, they don't like door to door, and then their parents, they're like fucking carpetbaggers, you know, like they don't like them at all. So it's
Nazis,
really
bro.
stereotypical in that point too, as in like most people don't trust door to door. So
Yeah.
not only do you have to get people to trust you, you have to get people to like you, and you have to get them to get your credit card as well.
Dang.
So
Yeah.
it's hard at first. It's really hard at first, but once you learn how to connect with people and get people to trust you, it's not bad. It's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
Is it like hard to get that, like over that hurdle? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, again, I teach a lot of that. Like that's
Yeah.
that's my job. But it's still hard. Like some people are obviously very naturally gifted at talking and speaking, getting people to trust them, and then other people like that's why they took the internship so they
Yeah.
can get better at it. So
Have you ever like failed an intern, or has an intern ever failed?
no, like no, I would
That's
say
what's
no.
up.
Yeah, like there's no quotas or nothing like that. So measure of failure really would. I want them walking away from the summer like not knowing how to sell pest control. Like I don't really give a shit if they know how to sell pest control.
Yeah.
I want them to be more comfortable in their skin, and I want them to be able to sell themselves. You know, so
Dang, bro. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So if you're like such a good leader and you say that it's hard to like, I guess, continue to be such, which it is, how are there like leaders out there that are just terrible people? Like management, like most of the time you go to start a job, management is terrible, bro.
I think
Like how are they able to
first I want to
stay
say
in
I'm a
place?
great leader, but will learn and become a better leader. But
You said you're not a great leader?
I want to be humble, you know,
Yeah.
like, but there's always something to learn. I think that's kind of the first thing I'll elaborate on. That is like,
Yeah.
if you think you don't have shit to learn, you're gonna suck.
Yeah.
You're gonna suck bad, and you're gonna fail bad, and people aren't gonna trust you, and people aren't gonna like you, and no one's gonna follow you. Okay, but also too, I think one cool thing that we have in place is like I interned through the company before I partnered and before I led people, so like I know exactly what they're going through.
Yeah.
I know the best routes of how to make it where they learn, and then also too like I'm 24 years old, so they're all
Yeah.
interns. They're around my age, so they all like hanging out
So
with me
they're
too.
all your age too?
Yeah.
Dang.
Aiden actually did our internship, which is
Oh really?
our friend.
Did he pass?
Aiden
Oh, that's your
is
brother.
at
Oh, yeah,
AU right now. He's studying physics. Yeah.
He did it just for fun?
Yeah, surprisingly. No, I'm just kidding.
Smart, like, because I remember I was not smart.
That whole family was full of smarts, bro.
In his like team,
Mm.
and I was
His
like,
team?
like,
Yeah.
I don't belong here. Anyways, good for him.
Yeah, Trenton was always like top class.
I think he's just in y'all's
APs. I mean, he does have nice jeans on. Those are not. I bet they're not from Walmart.
I actually don't know where these are from
Dang.
at all.
Walmart doesn't mean
You got the
Yeah.
George Classics on, bruh.
Yes,
It's
sir.
that Walmart brand.
The M1.
M1s. But frick, man,
Well,
you threw us
the
off.
last point
yeah.
of leadership, I guess, is like you got to be in the trenches with them, dude. Like that's
Yeah.
what makes a bad leader.
Mhm.
Like when you just think you're better than everybody, like you don't even like do what you're expecting your subordinates to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's the three things that like really make a great leader. It's like one, always trying to get better.
Mhm.
Read, learn, like leaders read, right? Like yeah, it's
Yeah.
true, dude. Like lead,
Reading is
learn,
learning.
listen to podcasts, but also too, like I guess while I'm on this, and then I guess I'll finish. But like self-development, bro.
Yeah.
Like no one wants to follow a loser.
No one wants to follow someone who's fat.
No one, and I'll elaborate on that too. But like, there's really three things, man, that make somebody the best, right?
Yeah.
And it's three pillars, I should say: your spirituality,
Mhm.
your physicality, and your mentality,
Mhm.
right? Like
The illities.
that's it, bro. The
Yeah.
illities,
Gotta have three good
the
ones.
illest. But your spirituality, right? Like when you have your spirituality in check, and like you're praying consistently, you're reading, like
Yeah.
you're studying the Word, you're trying to be a better human.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's great, right? Morality, when you're taking the time to stay away from temptations and evil things and eat right, that's great, dude. Like being able to use discernment, which is the ability to like see when things are good and bad and then choosing the good thing.
Yeah.
Like that's really important for your mental health, and then also doing the good things for your mental health, right? Like so when you have that pillar in check too, that's important. right?
Yeah.
And then your physicality, right? Which that's your vehicle of influence, man.
Yeah.
Like if you're not being like physically fit, like no one's gonna listen to you, right? Like
Yeah.
that's literally your vehicle of influence.
Mhm.
So I think it's really, really important for a leader to have really those three things down, but also too, again, that's that first column is being somebody that somebody wants to follow but continue to learn.
Yeah.
And then also too, I've been in the trenches with them, and then I still am in the trenches. So
That's what's up. So what do a lot of your interns do after? Like, do they like stay with your company, or do they go and do other stuff?
a little bit of both, yeah. So we really paint our internship as like a springboard. So get sales experience, learn everything there is about that. Learn a level of grit too. You
Yeah.
know, like that shit's not easy.
Mm.
So get a level of grit. Be uncomfortable. Like my aim for them is not to be comfortable. Like I want them to be very uncomfortable. That's where you
Right.
grow, man. So
Yeah, that is true. I think I've been comfortable for a while.
yeah,
I gotta do something a little uncomfortable, bro.
do some uncomfortable stuff, man.
Oh my gosh. Now what you talking about? I'm talking about like physically, bro. Yeah, I gotta do something uncomfortable.
Do something nutty.
Yeah. Do something that's like, yeah, like people will like look at you so weird when you're doing like stuff that always makes you uncomfortable. They're like,
They
"What
think
are
you're crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
they're like, what are you
David
doing
Goggins
that
has a
for?
great quote. He's like,
What are you doing that for?
do things that do stuff that's so crazy that and people think you're fucking nuts. You know,
Yeah.
like, do stuff that people think you're literally crazy.
Be uncommon amongst the uncommon.
That's
That's
it,
what I
man.
was saying to myself a lot for a while.
Yeah.
But I think I'm common now. I feel like I ain't been hitting it, but we'll get there one day. We'll get there one day. I'll probably have a life change after this podcast because that's kind of what happened last time.
Sure.
Yeah, I started that 75 hard and everything. So
Let's dive into that. How's that?
it was good. Yeah. I think I did way better than the first 75 hard. I don't even remember it now. Yeah, I feel like yeah, it was good. It was good.
What's your two biggest takeaways?
I definitely got like more cut. Like I wanted to get bigger, but like looking back now, I was like so skinny, bro.
You were very tiny.
Yeah, I was like,
Like, you could never be tiny, you as a human being, or you're just big.
Yeah.
But, like, your face was really skinny.
yeah.
You were, it was kind of skinny.
Yeah, and at that time I thought I was huge, bro. Like I was going to the gym wearing tank tops. I was like, dang, you can see all these blood vessels, bro.
Yeah, when I saw you running, I was like,
I know, but like, I thought I was big, and like looking back, I was like, bro, he's got to eat, dog. He should eat. But also what I have learned is, okay, another takeaway, probably that like I pee a lot. This is probably yes,
Great
like,
takeaway.
Yeah, like if I drink, like every night I wake up at least once to pee, bro. I do not get good sleep at all, and I'm like trying to figure it out. Like I know, like drinking caffeine later in the day is terrible, but like I won't even drink caffeine, and a brother still got to pee at night.
Dude, I think it's something like it's ingrained, you know? Like, you have to
Maybe.
break that shit. I don't know how else to
Pee
describe
to
it.
bed, bro. I start peeing to bed wearing I legit thought about getting male diaper, like a diaper, so I could just lay in the bed and like just, cause dang, I hate waking up early and
So
having
you
no
say
sleep.
that was like your biggest takeaway from is your second biggest takeaway?
Yeah.
Just peeing a lot. I mean, you drink a lot of water during that. I mean, you
Yeah.
drink a gallon a day, so.
Yeah, I think also, I don't know, bro. Like I think I have a bad memory too with stuff because like I'm trying to think of like a takeaway and I can't even think of it other than that. But like it'll hit me later today when I'll be like pooping or something and I'm like, oh yeah, I should have said that. But yeah, the discipline too, I guess. But yeah, it makes you feel good too, like doing that stuff, staying disciplined.
Why does it make you feel good? Let's dive into that. Why does doing something consistently that you tell yourself you're gonna do makes you feel
Because you
good?
can see progress too. Like running, I got big into running, and like I was like breezing through the first couple miles. Also, I think I got a little arrogant too, because I started hating the people that that wasn't working as hard as me, or like wasn't working out and then going to run and then going to work and then still making a podcast and like kind of trying to do your own side thing. Like I think I started hating those kind of people, which kind of sucked. But I don't think like that anymore, which is good.
That is good.
Yeah.
It's important.
And I've also learned that reading is good. I haven't read in a while. Maybe I don't even know how to read anymore. But bro, once you start learning, like once you learn how to read, you can never like not read.
That is a good point.
Because like as soon as you see that, you know what it says.
Sure.
Like you can't turn off not reading.
That's true.
I thought of that too.
Dang. That boy Oppenheimer over here.
Bro, I didn't even see that movie. That movie probably sucked. Did you see it?
Dude, super overhyped, bro.
You saw it?
Yeah.
Ah, dang.
oh, it's really good.
Nah, you can go watch it. It's probably on Max if you want to watch it. But yeah, I see you travel a lot. Like,
do,
do you
man.
travel with the company?
A lot of it is company, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I love. That's cool.
Dang.
Again, like, dude, I have like really 3 passions in life, like mentoring, training, coaching. Something I love to do. Running,
Yeah.
pushing myself, doing hard shit, and then being outside, nature. Like, love that. So for me, like when I travel, I literally just recruit people and talk to people and speak with people and like
Yeah.
tell them like why they should do what I did. And like for me, that's cool. Like, that's
Yeah.
really cool. Like I truly get to help people and change people's lives. And this was like my first year seeing the fruit of that, if that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like
Oh, yeah.
I traveled a bunch in the fall and like did career fairs, traveled a bunch in the spring, did career fairs. Then my team came in May and we just crushed it, dude. It was a great summer. Like, loved every minute of it, man. Like, truly like a family. And then, like, I guess I would say, like, the most impactful thing is, like, yeah, like, my brother, he did the internship. He's like, tell me, dude, like, I learned so much, blah, 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 about myself, like, blah, 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 and, like, sales, blah, blah, blah. But then when you actually have people that you aren't kin to, like, I had a guy from UGA, his name's Pertu Garg, like, text me after the internship and was like, dude, this, like, changed my life, man. Thank you so much. Like, that's awesome. Like, that's what, like, that makes me, like, wake up in the morning, you know?
You ever cry over that kind of stuff?
I don't really get that emotional about things. I guess I would turn it into, like, different fuel, you know? Like feel alive, I guess is what I mean by that. And I heard that on a podcast one time. I'm not sure which one it was.
Probably the 7 Sessions podcast.
Probably. Go check it out. But like, basically just said, like, on the podcast that I was listening to was, do people struggle to get up each morning because they don't have a reason for being alive? Like, I don't know if you remember when, like, you were a kid. At least this is what made me think of when he said that, was like, when I was a kid, like, my stepbrothers would be over. It's a Saturday morning. My mom's cooking freaking cinnamon rolls. Bro. We're about to go play some video games. Like, dude, I ain't rolling back asleep. You know, like, I'm getting up. Like, I'm alive. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to get a couple cinnamon rolls, bro. I'm stealing a couple.
Cinnamon rolls are goated. They're the best snack ever. But that's what I'm saying. Like, that was the last time, like, I really felt like I didn't need to roll back over and go to sleep. And I was just like, I got to figure out something that's going to make me feel alive, man. You know, like, wake up in the morning. Like, go. Like, and I feel like that's really what I found with what I do, man. Like, I love waking up every morning. Like, I used to sleep when I didn't have a passion, right? I used to sleep with the windows all shut, like the blinds all shut, like dark as night. I used to wear like an eye mask, like, oh shoot, everything. Yeah, that dude, now I sleep with the windows wide open, bro. Dang. Like, ready to rock and roll in the morning. So
here's little birdies chirping in the morning.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome, man. It's really really cool.
I need to find a passion, bro. I hit the snooze button.
How it makes you feel alive, dude. That's what it comes down to. That's what simplified it to me.
Yeah,
like, I think that's great, dude.
Yeah, that's. I think, just thinking of it, the 75 hard. I was waking up early, like 6 o'clock, and not hitting the snooze button, bro. Like, I had stuff to do, and there's only 24 hours in a day, so I had to do it. I think that was another takeaway. So I think that's 3. I think that's 3 now. Yeah. Frick. Yeah. What are you planning now? What's on the radar?
What was that?
What's on the radar?
On the radar. So yeah,
got a big run.
So physical. I always try to do something in all those tiers. At least have something lined up. Like, dude, if you're not planning, you're not living, dude. Yeah, like, that's what it comes down to as well. But yeah, man, just doing the run, physical. Is something that I'm gonna do. I guess still on the physical tab too. I still don't drink. Still don't smoke.
Hey, that's what's up. You ever get into those Zen pouches at all?
I did when I was in college. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see that's kind of coming back up. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people are using it, but
yeah, they were.
Did it?
They're great. Yeah.
What are they for?
They're nicotine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, not messing with that. Not messing with still not watching porn. Still not masturbating. That was honestly a big one for me, man. Yeah. Like, that shit's hard. Yeah. It's probably the hardest demon that I've battled this year. Honestly. Still dieting, so still not like eating any sweets, still not eating fried food, no pork, none of that stuff. Dang. Still doing an hour social media a day, the time limit. That's kind of what I was bringing up earlier to you.
Dang. Maybe I need to get back on that.
What else have I got going on, man? It's just weird when it's like a rule, you know, you don't even really think of it no more.
Yeah. Real quick with the social media thing.
Yeah, sure.
And you said like an hour time limit. But like for what I want to do, I guess I have to not necessarily live on social media, but I have to be on social media a certain amount of time.
I mean, that was my logic too.
Yeah, like I had to be on, like, do the marketing, like edit, all that kind of stuff. So like how can I look at it a different perspective where I don't have to be on social media all the time? Do you think?
I think you've already crossed the bridge where it's like, who gives a fuck what people think, right? Like, I feel like it's a big bridge that a lot of people have to cross to actually utilize social media, you know? Like, you can't care what people think. Yeah. If you want to actually leverage social media. Yeah. Also, as well as, like, with what I do, like, I do recruiting. And, like, a big part of that is, like, those kids are going to go look me up on Instagram. So I'm not going to delete my Instagram. right? They're good. They want to see who I am. So I think that's a big thing too. Is like, yeah, I got to keep it. But also too, like on what I was talking about earlier, like I want to keep up with the people I want to keep up with. Right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have time to see everybody. Like I don't have time to talk with everybody. For an example, like yesterday I was speaking on like a panel at Augusta University, and I was walking out after, and in the parking lot there's some kid that I've known ever since I was a kid. We went to church together, grew up together, and he actually has the same birthday as me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His name's Colin, and he's just out in the parking lot. I'm Colin.
Go to North Augusta?
He did. No, he went to Fox Creek.
Oh, okay,
Went to Fox
okay.
Creek, and it's like, Colin, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And like I still followed him, so I knew kind of what was up in his life. I was
Yeah.
like, how's your birthday, man? He's like, good. He's like, you 24 now? I was like, yeah. I was like, you 23? Because he's a year younger than me.
Ah,
But
dang.
yeah, it was cool. You know, like keeping up with people you want to keep up with is important.
Yeah.
But also like learning how to minimize your distractions too is also crucial, which is the whole point of the 1 hour thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. Maybe I should do like to unlock it. Do you have to put a number in?
No, it's literally just a button.
Aw, dang.
And it's like, do you want to unlock? And it's like, yep. And
I
then
guess-
it opens.
I was
So
gonna
you
say,
gotta
like-
just be like really disciplined with it.
Yeah. I was gonna say like do like a math problem you can't figure out to where like that's the only way you can unlock it. Yeah. I wear the pants though, so I wear Walmart brand pants. Them George Classics, bruh. I'm just kidding. I can take this out if you want me to, but are you? Huh? Yes, go. I can take this out, but are you still
Sure.
with your girlfriend?
I am.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Good.
good. Spent a lot of time with her.
Yeah. Do y'all
she's
live
actually-
together at all?
No.
Dang, how do you
she's
feel about
very
that?
religious. Very religious.
Oh, dang.
Like parents are. She is too, but
So she still lives with her parents?
no. Her
Okay.
just parents would not let her live with me. So
Oh, dang.
She came down here for
too
like
reckless.
too reckless, too wild. No, I'm just kidding. She came down here for like 3 weeks, man, and we spent a lot of time together. It was really cool.
Where does she live?
Kind of a nomad, man. She works for Deloitte, which is like a financial company,
Oh, dang.
and she just does like a bunch of her work off is remote. So yeah,
She just travels a lot, and I guess.
yeah. She lived in Charlotte for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went to Mexico for her sister's wedding, and then after that, she.
I think I
flew to-
saw that.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
cool.
like, dang, that's crazy.
It was a cool place, dude.
Who's a wedding in Mexico? Rich people.
Dude, you'd be surprised, man. It's a cool place. It's a cool place.
Yeah.
But anyway, she went to Seattle after that. Was there for a couple weeks with one of her friends, and then she came down here, saw me for a couple weeks, and now she's in Nashville with her brother for a couple weeks. So yeah, she lives the life, man. She's got it made.
Dang, so she has more fun than you do, is what you're saying.
100%.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
But is she as disciplined as you, though? Like,
No.
dang.
No way.
What, she's 300 pounds?
That's one thing I will not be humble about. I'm a disciplined motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm intimidated over here. Whew.
No, part two. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, like, how long y'all been together?
2 years almost, man.
Dang. When you gonna get on a knee, bro?
Fuck.
That's big, though.
Yeah, that's huge. I don't know. I feel like for
Is
me,
it her, though? I'll
no,
take this out.
No, she's not like that.
Y'all are gonna get married.
No. I thought you meant like she like pushing it.
Oh, okay.
And I
Yeah,
meant, like,
yeah.
she's not really pushing it, but
Okay.
no, dude, she's great. I just feel like being married is like, yeah, it's definitely a religious thing to be married, but also as well as like in America, it's a financial thing, dude.
Yeah.
And like,
Is it really that expensive? Why is it so expensive?
it just costs money to live together with people, man. And like your taxes are combined. It is a financial decision, man. So a lot of your stuff that you do is combined after
Yeah.
that point. Which obviously, if your shit's combined, you're reporting that you're making more money. If you're reporting more money, you're taxed heavier. So it's actually better to be single on a tax form.
That's
than
why
it
you
is
gotta
to be
pop the
married.
kids out so you can.
Deduct them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I want to. Also, too, like I don't make enough money right now that I want to be married, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I want to have enough money for my wife to not work. Like I want to have enough money for my
Retire
kids
her,
to go.
bro.
Yeah, but they want to go to school. So like
Well,
for me, it's
that's
not a
the high.
rush, man.
Yeah.
I really actually can't even wrap my head around like people who are like getting married now, man.
Yeah.
It's just bonkers to me. Like, I understand you love each other, and again, it is a religious decision to an extent. Well, not to an extent, it is, but
Yeah.
also too, you gotta put your finances in place. Like, I'm not financially able, or at least where I think I need to be married. So
I guess you had the same opinion on kids or same view.
exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we'd love to have kids one day, but dude, not right now. Oh my god, dude.
How many kids do you want?
I want boys. I don't know how many.
Yeah.
So,
I want to have like a whole clan. I probably shouldn't say clan. I want to have like a whole group.
Clash of Clans, bro. It's all good.
Okay, yeah,
That works
yeah.
PG now. We're
I
good.
never. But yeah, it would be so cool to have like a bunch of kids. Because
Yeah.
like as a kid, I only had another brother, and by
Sure,
the time,
same. I mean, except for my stepbrothers.
yeah,
But yeah.
except the other 4 stepbrothers. Yeah. When did you get those stepbrothers?
My parents got divorced. They both got remarried.
Really?
So when I was 6 or 7. So they're basically my brothers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know that. I thought you were. Dang. Yeah, but yeah, I want to have like a little group of kids, bro. I think that'd be cool.
I think it's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I think kids are a blessing, dude.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. 100%.
But yeah, I don't want to have them too late where I'm like 30.
Why not?
Because then, like, that's what happened with my parents. My parents are like 50, in the mid 50s.
Just be a cool parent, bro.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like, my dad's, holy shit, my dad's 68, bro.
Can your dad do like a weird talent? Can he do like a handstand for a long time or something?
Dude, my dad's low-key a beast, bro.
Okay.
Like, he's a cool dad. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I look up to him a lot because he's like, cool dude.
Yeah.
You know, like, you can be old and be cool.
He
And
kind of
he
looks
is.
like Kurt Russell, I think.
He's cool, bro.
Yeah.
He's the man. Like, yeah, like, again, like, that's, for me, like, gives me a lot of encouragement. Like, I don't need to rush, bro. Like,
Yeah.
not at all. Not one bit.
So he can do a handstand? I just, for some reason,
No.
I think of your dad, I just think of a handstand or like a lot of push-ups. I don't know.
I mean, he mountain bikes. He
Okay.
fishes. He backpacks. He's actually backpacking the Appalachian Trail right now.
Really?
Yeah, he's a cool dude, bro.
Maybe
He's cool.
I don't know, because I've only seen you ever with like one older. I don't know if it's your dad
It
or
was
your
my dad.
stepdad.
It was my
Okay.
dad,
Okay. Yeah. The one that does. He did like the youth group.
Yeah,
Okay. That's
yeah.
your real dad.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah. I remember I went to church with Zach one time.
Yeah.
And he was hosting. I was like, hey, what's up?
What up?
Dang. Yeah. Frick. Anything else? You want to add anything else? Like a freestyle maybe right now?
I don't know. Dude, I'm down to like Joe Rogan this thing. Let's do it. I don't know, man.
Joking.
I guess kind of I remembered the rest of the things on the list, man. So I still
Yeah.
journal. I still journal every day.
Yeah.
I think that's huge, and I do lingo as well. So
Oh yeah.
almost
I
like
remember.
700 days into Spanish.
Dang,
It's crazy,
bruh.
man. It's
All right, give me a paragraph in Spanish.
dude, oh shit, that's hard. It would have to be like on something, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I think
But-
being around the language a lot, it helped. Because when I was in New Mexico,
You have to figure it out.
yeah, a lot of people over there only spoke Spanish, but they were like South American Spanish. It wasn't Mexico Spanish, which
Yeah.
is like what we're used to. But yeah, I just had to. Yeah, just Spanish though, no like Mandarin or nothing.
Nah, just Spanish. And then still doing daily Bible verse as well.
That's what's up.
That's something I've really been enjoying a lot. Like, I'm glad I added that on. I think what I'm going to take off next year is the 100 miles a month. Like, I mean, I like running.
Yeah.
But, like, dude, it's really taxing on, like, my knees, my back, my arms. Like, it's good to run. It's good to run a lot. It's good to do a lot of long runs. The guy's about to run 7 marathons in a row. But there's also a time for like rest, and like that's something that I guess my biggest takeaway from this year is like resting and stretching. Like Goggins talks about it in his book. Like stretching and like how it changed his life.
He stretches
like
2 hours per night.
Yeah.
I could not do that, bro.
yeah. Ed Milet talks about stretching. Jocko talks about stretching. Like it's crucial, man. It's really crucial. So yeah, like I think it's huge. So I'm gonna take away the 100 miles and then just train for actual events, actual things.
Yeah.
Because the consistency is like really deteriorating on my body.
Yeah.
And then just switch over to like the stretching stuff.
Yeah. Well, I would love to do events, and I say this, I don't mean this to be like an excuse. Because I know if I sign up for the events, I'll actually like prepare for it.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want to have to go through what I did last time. But like they're just so expensive, bro.
That's it, bro.
And like to me, like money is such a big thing because I hate not having money. Like it
Same.
sucks not having money, bro.
Yeah.
Like the last time we had the podcast, I think I was texting you about jobs, bro. Like I
Yeah.
was in between jobs and I did not know if I was going to be able to pay rent.
Yeah.
So like also going through that, like that just sucked. So if these things are like $100 each or $80, then like almost every weekend, that's expensive, dude. So like, how do you justify that?
Fucking don't pay for shit. Just go do it, bro.
Oh,
The miles
yeah,
right
that's true.
themselves, you know? Like, I've done fucking probably 30, 40 half marathons this year. Didn't pay for any of them. Just went out and did it, you know? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
be your own accountability partner, which kind of to get the, I guess, an accountability thing, like Strava.
Yeah.
It's an app. It's
Yeah.
great, dude. It's great.
You're
And
definitely an affiliate for them.
I'm not.
You're
dude.
about to drop a code.
But you should. I think you should.
First 3 months free.
You should.
I'll download it right
but
after this.
Strava's great, dude. It's great because like it's like social media for athletes. I don't know how else to describe it. Do you use like a watch or track your workouts or anything?
Nah, not really.
Okay, so with this, you would track your workouts essentially. So every time you go to the gym, you just turn it on. It'll track how long you live for, and then from there, like post it on like a platform, and you can
okay.
like name your workout. It's my favorite social media app. Like actually,
You don't have it. You don't have a limit on that one.
no.
Okay, good.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't get on it for longer than that, like
dang.
20 minutes max. But no, it's awesome. It's a
Yeah.
cool app because like all my friends, truly, the only friends I really keep up with are my athletic friends, like the people who work out. Truly,
Yeah.
like that's the
That's
people
why
I
you
want to
haven't been
associate with,
texting me.
man. So, you know, like yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to see like what workouts they're doing. Like it pushes you, man. It's really
Yeah.
cool to see. So for me, I think that's a huge thing when it comes to accountability. So like I don't need to go run a marathon at all. Like,
Yeah.
just track it on there.
Dang, maybe I'm just too worried about like getting the roses and the gold from other people.
Sure.
Maybe that's what's it. Maybe I want accountability for other people and not myself.
I feel like a lot of people too like don't account something real until they get like a kind of like again that the medal around their neck. It's
Yeah.
like,
The medal's cool though.
yeah.
Medal's
It's
cool.
like people are like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go do a turkey trot. I'm like, yeah, I've done that. You know, she gets your medal. Like yeah, I'm gonna go do a 5K turkey trot. I'm like,
yeah.
done that every single day for 365 days.
Yeah.
Real cool. You know what I'm saying? Like not
Yeah.
like a douchebag,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
essentially like you don't need that, dude. Like you don't need that to be great. Like
Yeah.
man, my logic here, right? Just think about people fucking 30, 40 years ago. Like
Yeah, they
80
didn't,
years ago.
they didn't have that stuff.
They didn't have social media at all. They
Yeah.
didn't have trophies. Trophies didn't exist.
Only for people in first.
That's right. That's right.
I got a participation trophy.
So
Still got it.
those
though.
people did everything for themselves,
Yeah.
right? To better themselves, to better their lives, to better their future, to get a great bride, right? Get
Yeah.
a great life, get a great family. Like they competed for them. Like who cares what everybody else thinks? You know?
Yeah. I think a lot of people are caught up, and maybe me as well. Like if you didn't film it, then it didn't happen.
Sure.
Like, yeah.
I think there's a point. I also think there's a fine line there with documenting and recording, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, Note for an example, they do a lot of recording. Right?
Yeah.
Like their content's great,
Yeah.
but they also record a bunch of stuff that's like pretty dumb.
Yeah. Like all the drinking and stuff.
Yeah,
Like Steve
like-
will do it.
I mean, it's cool.
It's funny.
cool. It's cool.
Sometimes it's funny.
It's okay. I shouldn't say I am subscribed to them. They're great. Their content's amazing. But also, as well as like, people do just record shit. You know,
Yeah.
they don't document their life, and like documentation is important. But like,
Yeah.
actually, just like putting, I feel like whatever I put into the world or create into the world should be for good. You know what I'm saying?
You're not allergic, are you?
No.
Okay, sweet.
No.
I
it's not
think
Spark, man.
I think he might have been here. He might have been here last time.
He was hiding.
Man, you just attract the kiddies, don't you?
You know me.
Yeah, bro.
But no, like I think that's a big thing too. Like a lot of people just want to put stuff out in the world that's shit.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Like and they're bad.
Yeah.
And like it's not good. Like you should always be wanting to put things into the world that are great and that are
Yeah.
gonna help people in life. So
I want to put out like funny, like with a podcast, I want to have like 3 criteria. It's funny, it's entertaining, and it has self-help. Because I feel like all those 3 like can be like are
they're
worth it.
intertwined, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Because like comedy, you make people laugh. People love laughing. Who doesn't like to laugh? You know?
Yeah.
But first you got to make people laugh, which is the hard part.
Yeah.
Entertaining is like, you know, it gets you off like whatever you're thinking of. Like if you're thinking something bad.
Yeah.
Like I like watch YouTubers, whatever, and they have people that come up to them and like, oh, you changed my life kind of thing. I don't necessarily want that. I'm just saying like, just being an entertainer and being like a good positive entertainer, like what you're saying, could just change lives.
It
and
does.
You might not even have to talk to the person. But then
Do you
like,
think David Goggins knows like 1/4 of the people that read his books?
nah.
I think David Goggins knows 90% of the people who read his books.
No.
You know, David Goggins.
Do you think David
99%
Goggins
of the
is
people
watching this?
No.
Dang.
Right? But he's influential.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's the same thing. Like, and he talks about that, right? He's like, the first 3 chapters, like, talk about everything I've gone through. And then most people forget, like, by chapter 6, they're like, yeah, David Goggins, blah, blah, but they forgot where I came from. Like, I want to
Yeah.
show everybody, like, I can get through it, you know?
Yeah.
And, like, he's putting positivity into the world, you know? And it's important. But he don't know anybody.
Yeah.
No
but
way.
he doesn't also like document stuff that much.
No,
I feel
he's like a
like-
firm believer in, like, not really having anything documented unless somebody else is, like, documenting it for him.
Yeah. I think that's just going to be a tough barrier to do. Because like I wanted,
It's a fine line. Like,
Yeah.
I know.
I don't
It's
know,
hard to, I don't have the answers.
For what you want to do in life, which is on social media,
Mhm.
it's okay that you want to document it and that you document it because that's
Yeah.
the whole point of you being on social media. So like, not everybody's the same.
Mhm.
You know, he can have his way of life and then you can have yours, and y'all can still equally have the same goal.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know.
Yeah, that's why I keep her around. She's pretty smart with stuff like that.
Yeah,
And because I love her.
it's important.
Yeah. But yeah, like with like the whole Michael Myers thing, like I just want to make people laugh. I don't think I could, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could do stand
Could
up.
talk. No.
I mean, maybe I could if like I actually tried, but like filming and editing, I think like that's my bread and butter. I love that saying.
Yeah.
Bread and butter.
Like bread and
'Cause it's-
butters.
Dang if I don't love the bread and butters. Ah,
I love when you make yourself laugh.
I do it all the time. But yeah, I thought about doing stand-up comedy. But like I was thinking of a video idea the other day. Like get one of those Drano things, the Drano cans, like pour it out and like clean it all out, and then like go to Lowe's or Home Depot and be like, "Yo, you think this would be good for like my drain?" And just drink it. Like harmless pranks to like don't hurt the other person.
Sure.
Yeah, like make me look like an idiot, because then people will laugh.
Yeah.
Instead of like, because I don't want to also make people embarrassed, because
Sure.
I've been
Or
embarrassed
demeaning,
before.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Like I don't want to put somebody down just for a laugh.
That's a great point. Like,
Yeah.
I guess on Milk, I was watching one of their videos the other day, and they were like being a bouncer.
Mm-hmm.
They were basically just like making people feel like shit, and I was like,
That's not.
that's not really that funny.
Yeah.
Like, I would feel like shit.
Yeah.
honestly.
Like even with the scammers, bro, I'll be like kind of mean to them. I'm like, ah, dang. They're
But nah,
people
they're
too.
scamming people, bro.
Yeah.
Nah.
I don't know. Maybe I just care too much about the scammers, bro.
Yeah.
I was scam baiting last night. Scam baiting last night, bro.
Boy's got a heart.
I got something. Yeah. But yeah, bro.
But that's good. No, I think, dude, I think that stuff's good, man. I think it's good to begin it. I guess again to kind of like overarch what I'm trying to get to here is like
Yeah.
just put positivity into the world. Like give
like that.
give stuff to people.
I
You know?
like that.
Hey, that's ultimately
yeah,
I guess what I was getting to.
Yeah. I also hate the people that, like, for videos, they'll antagonize someone, and then the person will kind of lash out, and then the person who antagonized them, which is the person filming and everything, like, turns it around on them, like, and plays the victim, where it's like, oh, I'm annoying you so much to where you had to lash out, and that's when I turn it around on you. I hate that, too. I think it's annoying. Could never be me. I just want to make people laugh.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I do a good job of it. Maybe. I think I made you laugh a lot.
You did. And which is hard for me.
Really?
Dude, I'm just like, I don't know. Like
You're like-
I'm stern, bro. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like
Dang.
I don't know. I literally don't know how else to describe it. Like
Yeah.
it's hard for me sometimes to get sarcasm. It's hard for me sometimes
Yeah.
to not be serious. I don't know how else to
Yeah.
describe it other than that. But yeah, no, you joke a lot. I love it. I love it. I try to ride the wave, but I can't, man. I
Yeah,
can't.
sometimes I joke too much to like, you probably don't even take me serious, but like, I also want to be taken seriously too with some stuff. But I think I just
I
joke
think that
too
makes me
much.
take you serious more.
Really?
Truly, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because like at work, I do joke a lot. So like when it's time to like get down and serious, they're like, oh, I can't take you. I don't know if you're joking or not. Which, gosh, I hate, bro. I hate when people say that. But like, I do it to myself. So like, I have nobody to blame but me. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure that out in 2024.
Hindsight 2024.
Yeah. But yeah, do you have anything like in 2024 that you're gonna do, or did you already go over all of that?
I mean, nothing really. I kind of want to stay consistent with like, not kind of. I am gonna stay consistent like what I was doing this year. Just like, again, everything I mentioned before, all my rules. That's kind of what I like to say. But I don't know, something hard. I want to do something hard every year. Something where like, and be like, to my grandkids. That's where a lot of what I do revolves around that. That's like why I journal, like why I really try to do hard things. It's really not for me. It's for my kids and like my future grandkids, or like to change somebody one day. Again, get positivity out. Yeah. So
got to.
I want somebody to be like, damn, their grandpa's a hard motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, he's jumped out of planes. He's ran 100 miles, ran through the state. Like, that's what I want my grandkids, to know that they can do that too, So I think that's important.
I like that. I gotta jump out more planes, bro. I ain't jumped out of one.
You ain't jumped out of one plane?
I've never been in a plane.
You never been in a plane?
No, bro. I've never had the opportunity. Really? I've
got to get you in a plane, G.
The last time I was on a plane was September 11th. Sorry, that was bad. I'm sorry.
The 9/11 joke.
Bro, I remember when I was in high school and it was 9/11, and one of my buddies' older brother made a joke about it. I was like, oh, I hate you so much. Yeah, but then I don't know. I guess I just sorry.
The worst.
But I think also, like, if you can't joke about something, then there's no fun in it.
Sure.
I don't know if they're supposed to be fun in 9/11.
Well, you're supposed to be there and be sad the whole time. Like, you gotta, like, I mean, I don't know.
It's like when people make fun of like everything. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't go over your head this time, hopefully.
I got that one.
All right, bro. I think that was it.
Think that's it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Thanksgiving this year, 2023.
Merry Turkey Day.
Yeah, should we do 2024 as well?
Dude, I'm down to come whenever you'd like me to come, man.
I'll get you to come anytime.
Oh.
All right, bro, let's get out of here. Thanks for coming on. Do you want to drop any socials or anything? Maybe your pest control business?
Yeah, my pest control is Clear Defense Pest Control of Augusta. Yeah, go check it out. So if you need some bug spray, hit my line.
Yeah, we actually do. We got cockroaches like a mother trucker.
Yeah, they're no fun.
Real quick, one time we were sleeping and we were sleeping and yes, we sleep naked. Okay.
I do too.
I mean, it just feels the best.
100%.
And I am a light sleeper. I feel something crawling on me. I think it's Mallory, bro. Legit, yeah. So I'm like, right? And then it keeps crawling on me. I'm like, bro, there's got to be something. So I get up and I move the sheets, and it's a cockroach, bro. Legit. I'm cuddling with the cockroaches. So, yeah.
And then one time our cat saw a cockroach, and it was the biggest thing I've ever seen in my whole life. And then I don't even know what happened. Like, we lost it. And I was like,
Yeah, we flipped the bed around for that one. Flipped the whole, yeah.
Cockroach.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
And then we literally moved all our furniture, moved the rug, everything.
Yeah.
We found it though. I killed it.
Yeah. Maybe we got to get Trenton Gambrell to come spray.
I give you a family and friend discount.
Hey, nah, I want to pay full price. I want to pay full price.
No.
I want to pay. How much is it full price? Is it kind of expensive?
I give you family and friend. I'll hook you up.
What?
I got you.
Oh, come on. I will talk after.
I'll give you the full price family and friend. How about that?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll get you lowest 10%.
Sure.
Yeah, like with that, I guess, like I just like want to support your business fully, because when I had like my clothing company, people would always be like, "Can I get a discount?" Like that's just so annoying to me. Like if you want to support me,
I get
then,
what you're saying.
like pay for it full price, like, kind of thing.
No, I do get what you're saying though. Like, yeah, it could definitely be aggravating.
Yeah.
But for me, like having I teach all my sales guys to give discounts.
Yeah.
That's what I teach them, because free sales. I don't know how else to describe it other than that. It's something I got from a podcast, but free sales. Like you give something for free to somebody, like they're gonna come back and buy it again. That's why you see like everything, give out everything for free. Like every type, especially like subscriptions or like
First month
supplements
free.
or any of that stuff. Gym,
Yeah.
like they'll give it for free, like free sales. So I think it's very important.
Well, that's what's up. All right, bro. Well, thanks for coming on again.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Do you
Always.
think this is better than the first one?
Yeah.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think last time I was a little sad and depressed, so I wasn't as talkative.
I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah.
That one was good. I was still listening to the podcast, even though
Yeah.
I liked that one.
Yeah.
I think I said that to you too. I was like, dang, that was interesting as fuck. to hear
Yeah.
you talk about it.
Trent Gambrell is the top tier.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Been doing things.
Try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try not to be stagnant.
Yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here. I gotta pee. Any closing statements?
Nah, man.
Hardest
Nah, man.
quote you can think of right now.
Golly, dude. I think it's short. I think it's sweet. Just seek discomfort. Always.
Yeah.
Do the hard things in life. When you're most uncomfortable, you will always grow.
Yeah.
That's it.
Uncommon amongst the uncommon. I'm gonna stick
it.
with that one. I like that one. All right, well, that's it. Thank you guys for listening. Happy Thanksgiving as well, if you celebrate that. Thanksgiving and turkey would be crazy. The amount of turkey that they have over there is probably a lot. But yeah, let's get out of here, and thank you guys. Have a good one. Turkey. Celebrate Thanksgiving.